Guess what, guys? I'm not dead! Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog or anything like that, but I've been rather busy with a few other projects. You know, I'm writing a story right now. I'm working on the BRONY CRITIC. But, you know, now that school started back up, now I've gotten kind of into the swing of things. I'm going to try to get some more content out much quicker. Might be turning these vlogs into live streams on It's Tale Time or Phoenix A Productions. But, you know, with that out of the way, let's get to what this video is going to be. Legend of Korra started up again. Season 2, Spirits. Sorry, Book 2, Spirits. And yeah, these vlogs are going to come out hopefully every week. I'm going to give my general opinion on the episode and, you know, how I think it fits into the series overall, how I'm liking the series overall. If you'll notice, last season I had a very high opinion. I really liked the show. I did notice a few problems with it, and no, those problems have come out a little bit more into the forefront as it's been allowed to age. But, you know, this episode is going to be the two-parter. It's going to be Rebel Spirit and the Southern Lights. And what a strong way to open it up. This is an incredibly well done episode. A great, strong start to the series. You know, it introduces the character of Unalaq, who I think is a great... I don't want to say antagonist. I want to say... I'll say anti-hero. I think that... anti-hero seems to be an okay... Or, you know what? No, I know the archetype that fits him best. He is a well-intentioned extremist. That is a very good way of defining it. In many ways, I kind of see him a lot like Amon, where where Unalaq is a very, very spiritually minded person, almost to the point of being such a traditionalist that he is completely and totally blind to all forms of progress, which I think was a nice switch from last season, where Amon was also, I think, a well-intentioned extremist. He genuinely meant to improve people's lives, but by doing so in the wrong way. So I like that they're kind of doing the antithesis, where one guy is all about equality and progression of society to a point of absolute balance, done in the wrong way. And then we get this traditionalist who is... things should always stay the same. They should never evolve. And that's a very nice... I like seeing this conflict. And the way that the Southern Lights ends, I'm really excited for next week. Next week is going to be another two-parter. Next week and the week after that is going to be Civil War Part 1 and Part 2. I really want to see what they're going to do with that. It looks like it's going to be very story-oriented, much like Book 1 was. And, you know, I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Now, some of the problems. Again, there are quite a few. Mako is interesting. You know, in the last season, Mako's dialogue was kind of iffy. Mako's dialogue, I think some of the dialogue is still, they're trying to get back into the swing of the writing, but the characterization seems a little off. You know, Asami and Bolin are very well written. You know, Bolin has a lot of really good jokes. The characters of Desna and Eska are very peculiar. I want to know more about them, honestly. Tonrak and Unalaq are very well developed. Their conflict makes sense, and they seem... What this show does really, really well is that it creates gray characters. Not a lot of children's television will create gray characters, but Avatar and The Legend of Korra do it very, very well. But, you know, with the main two characters, Mako and Korra, Mako still seems like they're trying to redeem his character from kind of being the weak, passive guy that he was in The Legend of Korra. You know, by basically... I hope they're not going to just cheese him. You know, they're not just going to make it like he's just the boyfriend that goes along with anything. He does have a few really good moments and lines, and he does play off of Korra well, but Korra, I think, also stems a little bit of a problem here. Korra seems very overly emotional and flip-floppish. And you get her point, because in the story it's kind of revealed that she's being manipulated by all these people. You know, an avatar who's being constantly manipulated. It kind of feels like City of Wolves and Secrets all over again, you know, with the Dai Li avatar and the Dai Li. So, you know, we get that kind of feel here. But, you know, Korra seems to flip-flop between a lot of different positions. And so, you know, I don't necessarily feel confident with, you know, with Korra right now. It's like she doesn't quite know what she's supposed to do. And you think at this point, you know, she should have some basic outline of what she needs to do. And in all honesty, she needs to be much more assertive with the way that she does things. And it is also kind of annoying me that all these different characters are trying to push her and, you know, pull her in different directions. And she doesn't just, you know, bitch slap all of them and say, you know, I'm the avatar, do this. I kind of think that maybe the Avatar should be a bit more assertive. You know, there's a reason Avatar Yang Chen had an era of peace. You know, Avatar Kyoshi allowed an era of relative peace. You know, they were very, very assertive. And I don't think Korra has quite yet reached that point of being more upfront. You know, whatever decision she makes, she needs to be decisive. But regardless of my problems, this is still a very strongly executed episode. I really do want to see what they go with this. I'll definitely try to make a next video for next week. But both of these were really well done. The Dark Spirit seemed like a very real threat. I'm interested to see how Unalaq is able to, you know, prevent them from being evil anymore. I want to know what Janora's play in all of this is. And of course, we have the indication of this new avatar that we've never seen before. And I really want to see what they do with Avatar 1. That's such a bad pun. It really is. But anyway, until then, I'll see you guys, I'll just see you guys next time on one of these vlogs. I should hopefully I'll be having a few more things for the BRONY CRITIC. I'll put a description or link in the description box to the BRONY CRITIC, to, you know, the BRONY CRITIC channel. You guys can check that out if you're into MLP stuff. Hopefully these vlogs will come out more frequently. You can check out the website at It's Tale Time or Phoenix 8 Productions to, you know, for any other projects I might be working on. You know, I do have a lot of things in the works. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.